Welcome everyone to more Hogwarts Legacy news. I did have to leave two videos out, so all the hype to actually die down because of one classmate that we actually got from Ravenclaw. Now you're probably wondering, why am I showing this image? Well, this image is actually from Hogwarts Legacy's Twitter feed, and yes, it is actually a very nice location. We do have the Quidditch in the stadium in the background. We do have a fountain that has the Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and Ravenclaw emblems, all spurting water into the fountain itself. We do have a little statue here. We do have a Ravenclaw student carrying a broom, and we have this fine young gentleman right here who is a strapping Slytherin Quidditch player, I might add. Oh, and we also do have the Hogwarts crest in the background, but I'm not even sure if that is actually the crest. You're probably wondering, why am I showing this? Well, in truth, this is also posted up on Hogwarts Legacy Instagram. Merlin's beard, hashtag Hogwarts Legacy, is nominated for most anticipated game at the Game Awards. Vote now, link in bio. I'm just going to go here. You can go for anyone, but you do actually have to sign up. I was anticipating the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, but that's been teased 3 years now. And still hasn't came out. The hype for Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom has died down. Permanently, I might add. Yet everyone's ramping up for Starfield, Resident Evil 4, Final Fantasy 16, and of course, everyone's favourite here, the Hogwarts Legacy from Avalanche Software and Warner Bros. Games, I should say. Though Starfield is actually from Bethesda Game Studios and Bethesda, aka Microsoft Productions, for Xbox, from Xbox Productions as well. Can't forget that. Microsoft did actually buy Bethesda. So anyone who wants to say, oh, but Capcom's didn't. Let me point out Square Enix. Yeah. Also, seeing as Hogwarts Legacy does not have any online combating and everything else, you'd probably be able to play this game offline. Play Hogwarts Legacy offline, which is fine with me and everything else. Though, let's actually face it, the achievements / trophies have actually been released by Epic Games Store. I did do a video on that, and I'm going to be forgetting about them in the coming weeks. Considering T-minus 2 months and 5 or 6 days for Australia, that is. Now you're already wondering, why am I posting another video when I already posted another video this morning? Well, that video this morning was the Lego Harry Potter Advent Calendar for 2022. And I am actually going to be opening the second day tomorrow morning. So do actually tune in for that one. That will be that'll be done in the morning before everything else gets done. Now we do actually have the Flu network, and we do actually have a screenshot from Haunted Hogsmeade. So we have the PC Games N. Do keep in mind that if you do actually go for the system requirements, you'll only be seeing the PC side, not the console versions. Though if Nintendo was actually to say, oh, let's make new cartridges, how about use the microSD technology? For bigger games. I mean, Hogwarts Legacy is what, 85 gig? The patch and the extra thing that on the day one patch, the DLC. there's a few other things as well. Concerning the Haunted Hogsmeade is actually only a 1-year exclusive quest to PlayStation. Now, yours truly here has actually got a PS4 and an Xbox Series X, along with Nintendo Switch, along with a PC. Well, gaming laptop that actually needs a bit more beefing up. It needs a good clean. Though I would love to get my hands on two 4TB NV. Is it N? It's NVE M.2 hard SSD drives. That would be perfect for this because it means I can free up one SSD that I have with to the other one, which means I can run one. I can have one for games, one for normal things, and I still have room for all the games I need. But we're talking about Hogwarts Legacy flame locations, as we do actually know a few of them, including from Hogwarts Legacy gameplay video, the one where James and Inspector Go was co-host of. We do know that there is a blue flame in the common rooms, grand staircase, etiquette, courtyard, defense against dark arts, landing, not the classroom, the landing, Gryffindor common room, Slytherin common room, Hufflepuff common room, and Ravenclaw common room, along with a few other areas as well. If you don't believe me, please go check out the gameplay video from Hogwarts Legacy on YouTube. Now, I did actually say if you are looking for the Hogwarts Legacy system requirements, please understand that it's recommended that you install the. Well, let me rephrase that instead of actually getting words put into my mouth. If you want to play Hogwarts Legacy, it is advised that you actually install the game on an SSD. Here are your low requirements, as in your medium, and your high requirements. Yes, that is actually 85 gig for PC. 8 gig RAM, 16 gig RAM. NVIDIA GeForce GX 1070 or the 1080 Ti, or the AMD RX Vega 56 or the RX 5700 XT. Take your pick of poison. Me personally, I go for an all AMD rig, because the Ryzen 9 can actually work well with the Radeon X75 XT or the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1080 Ti. But there are actually other graphics cards, and I'm not going into depth on all that because this is Hogwarts Legacy. You're also... that hurt. That really hurt. You're also probably wondering, why do I have Hogwarts Legacy size and locations? Well, we do have this lovely screenshot from the latest ASMR. We do have behind the scenes in 4K. We do have this. And you'll probably be saying, oh, right where my mouse pointer is, that's Hogsmeade. No. As we can see, this is actually a river. This is a river, this is some sort of lake. Here, we do have more rivers and such coming here. These small roads lead somewhere. So we have 5-4, 5-5, 5-6, 6-6, 6-5, 6-4. We also have this little area here. We also have this area here. And no, that is not the Black Lake at all. This is an area outside Hogwarts and away from Hogsmeade, is my guess. The reason why I can say that is because we actually never see this near Hogsmeade. Not to mention, where's Hogsmeade Station? I cannot see Hogsmeade Station right here. Because we've got a bridge, got another bridge, got another bridge. Got a, what? The bridge here, there, there. Oh, there's another bridge right there. Yeah. So that was probably taken from the AutoCAD. We do have a calm autumn morning in 4K, so those who are into ASMR videos, please enjoy that. You can also find all the ASMR videos on Hogwarts Legacy YouTube. We do know about Hogwarts Castle, where we'll be actually exploring a lot of, and doing a number of side quests inside, along with outside, and then along with all the classes and such. And yes, the State of Play actually does have a class that we actually going to need. Yes, that class is for Accio. So please enjoy that video as well. Now we do actually have one bit of news that actually comes from James's behind the scenes at Expecto Go. Let me just see if I can find. We do actually have an image of a one redhead student that comes from our favourite wizarding red-headed family, the Weasleys, in the form of Hector Weasley. And yes, Hector Weasley is actually in it. I'm sorry James, I am gonna have to do that. Now let's just enlarge this. Alan. Now, watch up here. We do have Hector Weasley. Which, if I go for a search on here, he actually does come up here. We got Hector Jenkins. And Hector Weasley. Yeah, I'm using the account someone made, and we're not putting a phone number to that. Not with what Elon Musk is doing. So anyone who's actually on Twitter, that also includes Hogwarts Legacy and everyone from Avalanche and such, you might want to get off, because Elon Musk is just destroying Twitter. He thinks he can run it as a business model type style thing, but you're probably wondering why you're not seeing any advertising. Elon Musk actually sacked that whole sector for the advertisers. Which is why Hogwarts Legacy relies on creators and such, like myself and Expecto Go. James from Expecto Go, I should say. Including a number of others, including Hogwarts Legacy podcast and everything else. We are the community. We are the only ones who can actually signal boost Hogwarts Legacy anywhere that is not actually advertising. So we literally have to advertise Hogwarts Legacy. We have to push Hogwarts Legacy. We have to push a number of things. Like, I'm going to push this PSA straight into cybersecurity because A, I do not run competitions on YouTube or anywhere else, and plus I will never actually contact you via comments saying you actually won a prize. Because if you actually do see my name with something else in front of it, or after my name, I will not contact you. You can contact me and ask if you actually won. I will straight up tell you via email, you didn't win nothing. I will literally tell you, you did not win anything. That comment is a lie. It's been happening to Austin John Plays, along with a number of other YouTubers who are over 1 million subscribers and everything else, and people think that they can actually get away with saying that they won a prize. They're only trying to trick you to actually get your bank details so they can clean your bank account out. Do not fall for that type. It's like I get a number of spam calls and such, and I tell them where to go. Not to mention, I also get spam for let's see, easycanvasprints.com. Yeah, I know that's not real. Certified letters from Santa, that's not real. Canvas prints, that's not real. Carrot coffee maker reward, that ain't real. Lendingforbadcredit.com ad, that's not real. These are not real. They are scam emails, they are spam. Not to mention, if you so much as answer them, you can kiss your access to your bank account. Goodbye, along with your email account, because the hackers will actually have control of it. Even this one from shipment tracking status, your package is ready to ship. I can shred that just by flagging that as spam, and that's it. Considering that they do actually dress it up. Well, I'm seeing as this is a PSA, and I can show you. They dress it up as legitimately as they can, saying that my delivery's ready to ship, and I have no delivery coming whatsoever. Because it says, we're unable to deliver your parcel as there was no one present for the delivery. Now that ID is actually a false ID. I can slap that into the Australian Post parcel tracker and see what it comes up with, though I can already tell it will come up with nothing. Oh, and yes, Hive did actually take itself offline due to security concerns. Those concerns are going to be addressed, so this is the end of the PSA on cybersecurity and on how to protect yourself. If you get anything that looks spam, check the email address. If the email address does not actually correspond with any company that you know of or are subscribed to, simply just flag that, report it as junk, and do not worry about it ever again. Now back to Hogwarts Legacy news. We also have 3 teachers. I have 3 teachers to go over. One was just released today over on Hogwarts Legacy Instagram and Twitter. We also have a Hellion Black. Yes, that's right. A Hellion Black actually pops up in the Defense Against Arts classroom. Not to mention one of our professors, Professor Diana Heatkit. Everyone keeps saying Heatkit, Hackett, Heathkit. If it was Heathkit, it would be Heathcat. Or Hecate. If it was Hecate, it would be Heckat. So it's Heatkit, not Hecate, Heatkit. And our professor from Defense Against Dark Arts, lovely old lady, lovely grandma she is, I should say. She is a Ravenclaw. So she could be the head of Ravenclaw. Though we do actually have a scene with her, and I'll just gonna pause that video right there so everyone can actually read. Yes, she was an unspeakable, as in Department of Mysteries. You couldn't even tell what was going on. That Hellion Black skeleton would have came from a well-preserved Hellion Black dragon. Though judging by the size of it, I say probably an adolescent. Considering that the adult can actually grow up to well and truly bigger than a castle. Lengthwise. We're all finished with that? Good. We have our lovely Charms classroom. Class professor. So, Erdian Ronan. Slytherin. Oh, and before the text actually does come up, if anyone actually says, oh, but Slytherin actually agrees to Pureblood, have you seen the State of Play trailer? The State of Play video, I should say. He does actually bounce around and he has a bubbly attitude, not to mention he wants everyone to learn. Not to mention he's also our Charms professor. Yeah, our Charms professor, alright. Though I do actually have to point out these are lovely cloak pins right here. Or robe pins, or class, I should say. Though he is actually wearing lilac and purple, which is a light purple. Also, love that. Love that cap he's wearing as well. The green on the inside of his robes, beautiful. Excuse me. Joyful and light-hearted, with a twinkle in his eye, Professor Roman considers his students' friendships and extra activities to be just as important as the subject of Charms itself. Yeah, the teachers all was like, oh look, ain't that cute? The students have started up a dueling club. We're just gonna pretend we don't know about it. We'll just say, yeah, that's part of their extracurriculum activities, I should say. God, I stuttered like Professor Quiddle. That was for me. Literally, that slap was for me to actually get myself back in the game. And to actually wake myself up a little bit. You're probably already finished this, but let's continue. Irresponsible, having been tutored by a rather austere father before and during his years at Hogwarts, he developed a passion for games of all forms, particularly gobstones. Again, this could have been a mini game at this that we can play from the main menu, I should say, where we could actually unlock things in game, like a house-colored goldstone set. He allegedly met his wife during an especially lively Goldstones tournament. Delight of most of his students, his unorthodox teaching style often incorporates gameplay. And yes, let me just bring up this. You're probably wondering why I'm going right here.
Potions and more in between.
Let's get to where I want. Accurate on that. Yes, that was us using Accio in a game. His unorthodox teaching style often incorporates gameplay. We all good? Right. And yes, that is our third professor. Just need to check something. Okay, I'm going to get back to that comment later. That's a cybersecurity comment that I got from on YouTube. Oh, good. Not Hogwarts Legacy related, but Pokemon Scarlet and Violet will have a 1.1.0 patch update. I'm gonna have to watch that video to actually understand more of that, because I do actually play Pokemon Violet. But let's continue on with our Hufflepuff professor for herbology, Mirabel Garlick. I actually read. This was released today. Her info was released today. This is her card. London-born Professor Garlick grew up in a household full of muggles and didn't really feel at home until she was a student at Hogwarts. In fact, she will tell you that it was at the famed school of Witchcraft and Wizardry she finally blossomed herself and discovered her extraordinary affinity for magical plants, much like one Neville Longbottom that we all love in Gryffindor. Her sunny demeanour and flowery language charmed colleagues and students alike, promoting some students to worry she may one day leave them for another greenhouse. But Mirabel Garlick would never leave her students, so even if the right witch were to come along, she simply have to love Hogwarts as much as Mirabel does, or wizard in this case, considering that if you actually think about it, Neville Longbottom after the end of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2 movie, I should actually point out the Part 2, he never was mentioned in the 19 years later or so. But he does get a mention in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows book, mainly for that he actually becomes the professor for herbology. He's the new herbology teacher at Hogwarts 19 years after. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a few things pop up in here and there relating to the Longbottoms. Mainly, I think it's Neville's father's side or mother's side. I'm not entirely sure. But everyone has actually probably seen all this, so I'm just going to let this video play out, considering that I would love to see these cards in real life, as in an actual card, a lenticular card, like chocolate frog cards that we can get. Ooh, excuse me, which actually brings me up to the collections. Yes, yes. No, I don't want the collector's edition. I put in Hogwarts Legacy collection. And still getting that. You know what? I'm just. You know what? I'm just. I'm going to do it. Excuse me for just a bit. I need to put myself in a better light. Now, as you can all see, we do actually have all the achievements here. One of them is the collections. Collector's Edition, which is complete all collections, as in you have to gather all those pages, every single thing that's around Hogwarts for just one little thing, along with what's outside of Hogwarts as well, which we don't know. And like I said, I'm going to be forgetting about these and just actually going, right, what were those achievements again? I forgot what they were. Oh well, my games will actually tell me when I go to the achievement tab for them. I was like, oh, that's what they are now. I can tell how many people are going to be going for this one. And yes, I do mean that. There's a collection. That's also a collection. That's also a collection. That's also a collection. That's a collection. That would also be a collection on all the spells. That in itself is a collection. That in itself is a collection. That is a collection. Anything else that is a collection? Oh yeah, the nature of the beast, which is breed every type of beast. Anything else apart from complete all tiers of a challenge? That itself is a collection. That itself would probably also be a collection. Save the dragon. Ooh, yes please. Is it the Hidden in Black? That would be a collection. This is a given anyway, so the sort who makes an entrance, complete the introduction and finish the sorting ceremony. If you actually skip, and I do mean skip, that cutscene, you may find yourself locked out from that until you actually go for another playthrough. There are 4 achievements here for the map chamber. Go through on 3 that aren't your house. Save your house for the most leisurely playthrough, where you can take your time, gather things, and complete other things as well. Excuse me. Because if you actually didn't do the relationship line, like you didn't actually finish them, you'll be able to finish them leisurely. So do remember. So I will be posting below the link to the most anticipated game. Like I said, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom was the most anticipated game, and then just dropped off face of the earth, and only to come back, and it's like, yeah, no, we're past waiting for it. Also, here's the early artwork for the Black Dragon. If you actually understand Harry Potter and the Harry Potter trading card game, hey, congratulations, you actually have a few cards, or if you had all the cards. I have a number of cards, just not a great collection. Let me look up eBay. Let me just jump on eBay for it. I want to see how much I want to see if there's any going. Ooh. Okay, I might be able to get myself some. I might be able to get myself some. And I do mean I might be able to get myself some. It's mainly the booster packs boxes for the trading card game that, yeah, I really hate the price on. I really hate the price. Let me just show you one price. I do not have $3,500 for just that. Granted, it is sealed. But $3,500 Australian with $15 postage. I mean, then if they want the box gone, they might want to lower the price right down. There's no way I'm paying for that price. There is a nice few collections and such. There's a lot going. Very nicely. I'm gonna leave that for a little bit later. My notes do actually say, if you're looking at Harry Potter trading card games while doing a video, please look at later. I literally had to put that in just to remind myself to actually just look away and look at something else. Though I can't help myself. I mean, I was getting into the Harry Potter trading card game, and then it's like everyone just brought all the booster packs and such and left none for me to actually buy. So, yay to finally playing catch up? Though, not really. So, yeah, Also, I need to complete this. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to have a look around for a box or something just to complete this. Though, like I said with the Pokemon Trick or Trade, I do actually have a second deck. I do have a second full set. So, I'm just gonna, yeah, just get off eBay. But that Herdian Black, I would actually like to see that dragon. Because that dragon is actually in the state of play. Literally in the state of play. Yeah, that's an achievement. Slash, there's a Herdian Black. Oh, did I also mention the do I need to actually keep pushing where you can find the spells? They're all on the wall. It's like Avalanche Games wasn't exactly secretive in the state of play. Let me just change it to 1080p because I can change that now. And of course, look, more spells there. There's more spells. When, look, more, even more. Expecto Patronum, Mobilis, Ligaments, Portego, while we're also in here, I would like to point out there is a spoiler in this state of play. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please do keep in mind this little section. We don't know if it's been cut from the gameplay or not. And I really think that question should have been asked. Because this is before we even get to Hogsmeade or Diagon Alley. Diagon Alley or Hogsmeade for R1. But let's face it, there is Ollivanders in Hogsmeade, so I'm just going to say we're not going to be able to go to get a one from, I mean, we may be able to get a one from Diagon Alley, I'm not entirely sure. Because this is actually before we even go, or after. I'm not entirely sure. We do know that move. That's a convergence of the wands. Here we have the talents. Level 12. Yes, there's a loom for our upgrades, traits, and appearance. So we'll be able to change our clothing here as well in the room requirement. Oh, and there was a blink and you miss it, Flu Flame. Flobbers. Also, I'd like to point out that we will be seeing the Guardian Black again. Here we go. Here he is. Yeah, that was Guardian Black. You can tell by here, by the two horns. So the Guardian Black does actually pop up in the Hogwarts Legacy State of Play official gameplay reveal. Hogsmeade Station. We do know that there will be a Flue Flame in Hogsmeade, so we can actually travel straight to Hogsmeade instead of actually going, you know what, I feel like just going to Hogsmeade. I'm not going to walk all that way and just be, oh, I got to Hogsmeade at nightfall. You know what, I'll just use the Flue Flame instead. Also, I like to point out that there's also going to be one near the Hogshead Tavern, and if for those on PlayStation, probably at the Haunted Hogsmeade shop. Is that a sewer grate? Is that a sewer cover? That looks like a sewer cover. Don't know what they are. Oh, I can't wait to actually get them. I get one as my mount. I get one as my mount. And I'm going to be using that to actually fly around. I don't care. It's like, yes, I'm flying on nothing. I'm flying on air. Those who actually seen Death would actually understand that. Oh, he has Thressel. Gringotts. We do actually use a spell there. Hogshead Tavern. The skeleton of a dragon. And if we go back here, keep an eye. See, watch. Guardian Black Dragon Skeleton. So I'm just gonna close that. So anyway, any questions please ask down below and I will try my best to actually answer them. So thank you Hogwarts Legacy, Avalanche Games, PlayStation itself on YouTube for all the videos, the information, and to PCN Games for the free articles that I can actually take away from. More still. Oh, also, last bit of news. Completely non-related to Hogwarts Legacy, but the Steam Deck user was accidentally gifted a free turkey fire by Val, and now the company is asking for the cooking item back just in time for Christmas. I'll be selling it back to Val, saying, yeah, that's going to cost you. Free turkey fry. Yummy. Now I'm hungry. Again. Yeah, I'm hungry again. Oh well. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, hit bell notification, check the community tab, check the shorts. I will be posting shorts there as well. And also have a good day, evening, afternoon, or wherever you are. Please enjoy yourself. Stay out of trouble. Also, COVID is still around, so do keep in mind that if anyone sprouts any false and misleading information in the comments, I will straight up remove that comment. If you keep doing it, I have no worries in actually making sure you don't get to comment anymore by posting false and misleading information on COVID-19 or anything else. YouTube is actually cracking down on that. Unlike Twitter, who actually is now allowing it to run rampant. So thank you, Elon Musk, for actually destroying Twitter. If any more Hogwarts Legacy news actually does come up during the week or over the next 2 months and 6 days, 3 hours and 25 minutes and 20 seconds to go to Hogwarts Legacy Deluxe Edition's release, I will be covering it, I will be posting it, I will be talking about it, I'll be breaking it down. So again, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Yes, I know I'm reiterating a number of times here because a number of people actually forget to actually do that. So enjoy. Oh, and I have 2 months, 2 months, 6 days, and 24 minutes for Hogwarts Legacy Deluxe Edition, which I can't wait to actually pick up, play, and enjoy.